This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint,
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center,
Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Good evening and welcome to the ALCHESAY Event Center in White Rivers. The ALCHESAY Falcons host tonight the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets in their second meeting. The Yellow Jackets got the better of the Falcons in their first meetup. That was, let's see, check it out here for you. The ALCHESAY Lady Falcons played Blue Ridge back on the 10th of January, and in a losing effort at Blue Ridge, 56-41, a game that the Lady Yellow Jackets were able to dominate throughout the contest. And so we'll see how things turn out here, as these two teams are still, quite frankly, still have opportunities to find themselves in state playoff contention. The ALCHESAY Lady Falcons 10-13 with their overall record. They're looking for their first region win here tonight. The Blue Ridge Lady Yellow Jackets are 9-10, 3-2 in region, and would love to be able to get a sweep of the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons here at the ALCHESAY Activity Center. But as always, it is tough to play here in White River. Time now for our Ace Hardware Keys of the Game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware in Pine Top. Call now for a 24/7 locksmith. They've got it at the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber, Overgard. For the Ace Hardware keys to the game, it's going to be take care of the basketball. Both of these teams have had difficulties with turnovers in the past. The Yellow Jackets are no stranger to the turnover bug. We'll see how they are able to overcome that tonight. And for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons, we talked to Coach Sanchez before this one, and he said, we've got to make sure we get out on the perimeter, defend the three-point shot, and then also make sure we take care of the basketball. So we'll see how those two keys match up. They're pretty much the same for both of these teams. Those are your Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key made, their mobile unit will come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber, Overgard. Time now for our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, brought to you by the Summit Regional Medical Center. And for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons, they actually have got a couple of players that have had the flu or have the flu. One of those is Peyton Parker, their 5'4" freshman, who has paid dividends here in her freshman year. She typically is a player that starts for these ALCHESAY Lady Falcons. She got to practice after 8 days of being sick for the first time yesterday. And in her first attempt at practicing yesterday, she did not have her legs underneath her. So we'll see how she fares here tonight. We'll see even if Coach Sanchez elects to put her in the game. I'm sure she'll get a little bit of playing time and just to see how she does. But that's a big loss for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons. For the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, for the most part, they are healthy. The 6'1" sophomore, though, Mackenzie Smith, is on the bench with a broken wrist she suffered a week ago, and so she is a player that averages right around 4 or 5 points per game, comes off the bench and helps out. So that's your Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, brought to you by the Summit Regional Medical Center. Everything your athlete needs to get back into the game, that's Summit Regional Medical Center. And we're going to get our starting lineups here as we take a look at the starters for you. See if the public address announcer is going to do that here first, or if we're going to do the national anthem. We'll check it for you here in just a moment. As we see the Lady Jackets making their way out to the field. And we will have a national anthem, and I think we're going to have we might have a live national anthem. So we might keep it here for that. And here we go. This is live. So See if we can get, see if we can find somebody to get on the young lady that's going to be singing here in front of the scorer's table.
And bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets irregular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, well, how about that? That's got to be the best rendition of the national anthem we have heard all season long. And well done to that young lady there. Absolutely fantastic. That's the we love that. That's good stuff there here from ALCHESAY High School as we get started with a live national anthem. We'll start with the starting lineups for the Blue Ridge Lady Yellow Jackets. And it'll be starting at point guard, the junior Miley Hamlin, wearing number 11, will be the first starter tonight for Blue Ridge.
Number 35, Brooklyn Paxson.
And they'll announce Brooklyn Paxson first, though, number 35, the senior.
Number 24,
senior guard forward. Number 24, Kristen Kosei with the start.
Number 11, Miley Hamlin.
There we go. There we see Miley.
Number 21, Leanne Perry.
And Leanne Perry's got the start tonight.
And number 30, Ashlyn Smith.
And there she is, number 30, Ashlyn Smith. She is, along her and Lexi Red are leading the team in scoring. And I need to find out. I did not get the note on Lexi Red, so we'll have to find that out for you as to why Lexi's not starting here tonight. Hopefully she's on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. She provides some of the, oftentimes will be challenging Ashlyn for the most points per game and rebounds per game. All right, Keone Nascio and Leena Lavender, along with Alyssa Jim, the 5'8 junior who leads all scorers for the Lady Falcons. And then we will see Ramona Gregg.
And number 45, our junior, Hannah Quintero.
And now Hannah Quintero announced, the 5'2 junior with the start. There's your starters for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons and the Blue Ridge Lady Yellow Jackets as we're ready for basketball here at the Activity Center in ALCHESAY. And for basketball fans, it does not get any better than playing a game here in White River. It's time now for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, do it with the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona and a degree Can't remember the name of the degree at the moment, but that's Northland Pioneer College. The tip is going to be won by Ashland Smith, and the Lady Jackets will have the first possession here to start things off. They go to the high post. Smith going to drive right, puts one up, off the glass and in. Score it, muscles that one in for the first 2 points of the night.
Ashland Smith, 2 points.
Smith making her presence known and felt in the paint to get started here tonight. Falcons work it around the perimeter, try an 18-footer, good, score it.
2 points.
Lavender, a comfort, and that's not a Comfort Fit Dentures 3, it's just 2 points, but we're tied at 2. And Paxson tries a 3 though, that one off the heel, no good. Ramona Gregg rips down the rebound for the Lady Falcons. Falcons looking to find numbers. Jackets are back defensively. Give it to inside the paint, turnaround jumper, scored up and in. Number 23, Alyssa Jim gets her first 2 points of the night. So the Falcons lead 4-2, and now a trap in the backcourt. Get the ball to Hamlin. Hamlin across the time stripe over to Paxson, to Kosei. Up top, work it now back to Hamlin. Hamlin gets a screen with the left-hand dribble, throws an ill-advised pass. It's going to be picked off and knocked out of bounds by Linnea Lavender. Or Linnea Lavender sends that one into the stands, and so the Yellow Jackets will have the possession. Paxson to Smith, little off the mark, and Smith, fortunately, Kosei picks it up. Hamlin off the front of the iron, no good. Good rebound. Coming in to get that one is Quintero. Quintero, right-hand dribble to the line, kicks it out, wide open 3, no! Battle for the rebound underneath is not going to get, excuse me, that was Jim down there who was battling for the rebound, and Jim will take it away from Ashland Smith after she secures the rebound. Inbounds pass will come into ALCHESAY on the alternating possession. They've got it under their window. Top of the key, try a 3. It's off the mark, and Ramona Gregg with the rebound. She puts it up and in. Ramona Gregg, one of the top post players here on this ALCHESAY Lady Falcon team. She's got her first 2 points of the night, averaging just over 6 points per game. Hamlin out to Paxson. Paxson to Kosei. Kosei up and down between the circles. And this one knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Perry.
Falcons ball.
And Leanne Perry had it knocked away, and then she ended up touching it before it goes out of bounds. So Quintero brings the ball up for the Lady Falcons. Over to Nacio, bounce pass inside, trying to split defenders, and a bump and a foul is going to be called. I believe this one's going to go on Perry. We'll see. Yep. They get Perry reaching in right there. So Leanne Perry called
Foul on number 20.
on the foul. That's her first, and the first foul of the game is a shooting foul.
2 shots.
So Lavender at the free throw line knocks down the first. Seven to 2, Falcons out to an early lead. This is a much different basketball game than it was when they were at Blue Ridge. This pressure has started to get to the Yellow Jackets. Now we've got numbers here for the Jackets in transition. Paxson, running right-hander, scored up and in.
Brooklyn Paxson, 2 points.
Nice looking runner that time for Brooklyn Paxson. Try one from the elbow, no good. Another rebound for Smith. Smith trying to fight to get out of there. Finally does, gets out to Hamlin. Hamlin wants to push the tempo. Give to Kosei. Kosei cannot make the 15-footer, and Hamlin gets the rebound out to Paxson. Paxson, straight away 3. Brooklyn Paxson knocks down the super shot. And Brooklyn Paxson had 9 threes earlier in the season. 29 points and a career high 9 threes, and it's got to be a record. I don't have that officially, but she had 9 threes at a tournament It was the Epic tournament in Chandler earlier this season. Hamlin drives right side, hard off the window, no good. Battle for the rebound inside the paint, bounce it off left side, and bringing it up the floor is Lavender. Lavender inside to Gregg. Gregg back out to Lavender. She's open for a three, and around and off, no good. And Gregg goes over the back of Paxson, knocks it to the floor, no call. And now inside the paint, running right-hander is no good, but the rebound for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons is good. Number 23, Alyssa Jim, gets it in, and then a steal. Quintero with it. 3.5, 10-7. Falcons lead. Try a three, no good. Rebound. Kosei. Kosei's fouled. And this one is Nascio. Keone Nascio is going to be whistled for the personal. She didn't even try to hide that one.
Elena Henry coming in for the
And I am shocked. I do not know how Ramona Gregg didn't pick up a personal in that early transition or transaction there. As we get down to the other end, the pace has been faster than I can record things. Brooklyn Paxson lighten it up on the baseline left side, and it's a 1-point ball game. Gregg, swing it left side, Nascio in and out, no good. Smith with another rebound. Smith's already got 4 rebounds in the contest. Smith averaging right around 10 rebounds per game. Hamlin throws to Paxson, but it's a little behind her. And so out comes Paxson, in comes Lexi Red. So good news for Yellow Jacket fans is Red is not injured or does not appear to be. So not sure why she wasn't starting here tonight, but pass at the high post. We do know that Red has had some challenges with foul trouble from time to time. And a battle for the rebound here on the other end is Ashlyn Smith actually knocked it out of her own player's hands that time. Leanne Perry. Top of the key, swing right. Drive towards the block, give to Gregg, out to Nascio. Try a three, off to the right. Rebound, Perry. Perry does a nice job of clearing defenders and then races it across the time stripe, gives it to Hamlin. Hamlin up top, works to the right, and forces one down low, and it's going to be Ramona Gregg who picks up the ball and records a steal here. Henry brings it up the floor, into Gregg, out to Nascio. Nascio fakes the three, moves inside, off the window, and Gregg down low gets another rebound and a putback. Ramona Gregg playing with a lot more urgency here tonight as Smith gets another rebound. Off the missed shot, Hamlin weaving through traffic, off the window, score it. Miley Hamlin, who has led these Yellow Jackets in a few games this season with top scoring honors, gets her first bucket of the night, and it's back to a 1-point ALCHESAY Falcon lead, 12-11. Work it around the corner, try the low post. Gregg has to come out on the baseline to get it, and then she throws it away. Kosei, crossover dribble at the stripe. Kosei working it out over to the wing on the left side. Calling for a screen, now gives to Red. Red to the corner to Hamlin. Hamlin bumped, fouled. Nascio going to pick up her second. And for Nascio, that's...
Foul number 4, Nascio.
So Keone Nascio is going to check out of the lineup, as will Ramona Gregg along with Lavender. And we get 3 new players checking in for the Lady Falcons. And that's one of the advantages that the Falcons have over the Yellow Jackets is their bench is so deep. So we see the Yellow Jackets, we'll see if they can get some things done here. Lexi Red misses on the three, but a nice job by Perry. Smith with the rebound. Her shot is no good. Battle for the rebound is finally comes down in the hands of the Falcons. Falcons want to move. And there's a steal on the other end. Hamlin throws ahead to Kosei. Kosei off the window and in. Score it. Kristen Kosey with her first points of the night. And the Jackets with their first lead since the opening points. 13-12, a 1-point Jacket lead. Air ball on the long three. It was a logo three for Henry, and it goes out of bounds. 23 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. And Miley Hamlin set to bring the ball up. Up and down with the left hand, gives it to Red. Red tries a three, front of the iron, no good. Smith with another rebound. She's got 7 rebounds in the contest so far. Gives to Kosey, then Kosey throws it away, trying to get it back to Smith. Launching from logo range, no good, at the buzzer. De'Aaron Palmer can't get it to go. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Activity Center, where the Lady Falcons find themselves down by a single point here, 13-12. A lot different from where they were the last time these two teams met up. They were down by at least 10 at the end of the first quarter. Red misses another three here. Racing it up out of the backcourt. Falcons looking for numbers. Top of the key, pusher right side, and a travel's going to be called this time on Palmer. Palmer, yep, there's the shuffle right before she tried to get. Nice job by Lexi Red to cut her off on the baseline, forcing that turnover. And sometimes we don't talk a lot about the things that don't get noticed that much, but that was a big defensive play right there to give the Jackets another possession. And Kosey battling here. Smith gets it up to Hamlin. Hamlin, the Falcons very aggressive tonight. A lot more aggressive than they were the first time we watched them. Lexi Red finally gets her first bucket.
Lexi Red, 2 points.
So Red knocks down the shot, and the Jackets out to a 3-point lead here. Lady Falcons have come out and I think shell-shocked this Lady Jacket team. And one of the things that I'm sure the Jackets were a little nervous about is being a little over too confident, since the last time they won so easily at their place. And a travel's going to be called here, as trying to get inside was Peyton Parker.
Jackets ball.
And Lexi Red got all ball on that block shot. Another great defensive play for her. ALCHESAY sitting number 19 right now in the state. So playoff hopes are still alive for both of these teams, despite the fact that they've struggled. Smith going to be called for a travel on the other end. And now a couple more substitutions checking into the Lady Falcon lineup, as Ramona Gregg's going to check back in, along with, well, De'Aaron Palmer is still on the floor. And coming out here late is number 32, Peyton Parker, who we talked about was the freshman player who has had the flu for the last 8 to 9 days, and finally back on the court for the first time yesterday. Nice jumper, baseline right. Number 13, De'Aaron Palmer gets the bucket. And there's a steal by Gregg. Throw it ahead. Hamlin almost had it. pokes it away again. Finally, the Falcons able to track it down. And there's a steal now. Throw it ahead. ALCHESAY gets a nice pass up ahead, but blowing the layup that time are the Yellow Jackets on the other end. Tough play. And a travel called on the other side. So for the Lady Falcons, yep, can't quite take that many. Just one extra step there. Would have worked in the NBA and the WNBA, but doesn't work here tonight. ALCHESAY thought about a three, passes it up to the corner. Driving is Perry, and Perry is bumped by Ramona Gregg, and the ball goes out of bounds. This is a different ALCHESAY team, and it's always tough to play here in White River. You better be ready for a battle. And right now, the ALCHESAY Falcons have been giving the Yellow Jackets all they can handle. ALCHESAY up and down with the right hand, gives to Perry, or excuse me, to Red. Back over to ALCHESAY. ALCHESAY to Hamlin. Hamlin drives to towards the elbow, out to Paxson, tries a three. It's short. Nice rebound on the box out by Pusher. Pusher had great position on that weak side to get that rebound. Bounce it in low. Jim, a little too strong. Another rebound for Smith. She's got 8. Hamlin racing it out of the backcourt, puts it off the window. It's too strong. Gregg with another rebound. Ramona Gregg with about 4 rebounds so far here in this contest. Looking for our Deemers glass man of the game. Pull-up jumper at the line, and it goes out of bounds. Short on the play, and for the Lady Falcons, another turnover. The end of the first quarter was a 1-point lead for the Lady Jackets, 13-12. Both of these teams playing very aggressively in the opening half here, and there's a steal by ALCHESAY, and ALCHESAY leans in and is able to get contact and a foul call.
Shooting.
And I missed who they called on that one. They could have given it to either one. I'm thinking it may.
ALCHESAY allowed 2 shots.
ALCHESAY misses the first. Kristen ALCHESAY just off on the 2 on the first point. Checking out of the Lady Falcon lineup is Danae Pusher. Back in to the lineup is Parker. And the second one by ALCHESAY is good. Or excuse me, it's Leah Lupe that checked in. ALCHESAY checks out. And Lacey Tenageth is going to get her first minutes of the game here for the Lady Jackets. 16-14 Jackets with a 2-point lead. To the line, into the lane, kick it out to the corner, try a jumper, score it from 15. Nice job, Lupe. And, a travel called on Smith. Smith's going to pick up that other pivot foot there, and gets whistled for the personal. We're tied at 16. Falcons going to have the ball here. 3:56 left. Under 4 to play in the contest. Try the 3, or I shouldn't say in the contest, in the first half. Red with the block shot. Gregg with another rebound. Got her with 5 or 6 first half rebounds. Lexi Red on the angle left side, bounce to Paxson. Now to Hamlin. Hamlin, she's whistled for the travel, and I don't know if she picked up the pivot. Well, maybe she did. Might have been a good call right there. Might have got my fan hat on for a moment. Hannah Quintero up top to Gregg. Gregg playing some cat and mouse out into the corner. 3-point bucket scored. It's a Comfort Fit Dancers 3. This time it's for Lavender. And Lavender now has 5 in the contest and puts the Falcons back out on top. Pass to Smith. Smith scores it up and in. Ashlyn Smith now with 4 points in the contest, and Coach Sanchez wants a timeout as the Jackets claw back into a 1 point difference. 19-18. Falcons lead. This is Shella Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Activity Center, where the Lady Falcons have a 1 point lead over the Yellow Jackets of Blue Ridge High School. 19-18 is our score here. Final 3 minutes of the half. And a wide open look from 18. Knock it down, Lupe. Lupe's now got 4 in the contest. And it's 21-18. Smith with it for the Jackets. Gets it over to Lacey Tenegith. Pass tip for a moment. Red gets it back. Tries a 15-footer. No good. Paxson on the weak side board. Scored up and in. Brooklyn Paxson having herself a great first half here. She's got 9 in the contest, I believe. We're going to check that for you in a moment. But Yellow Jackets getting a lot of production out of her early in this contest. Gregg off the window. No good. Tries again, got a rebound, put it up, gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. Ramona Gregg now with 6 in the contest and 7 rebounds in this first half. And timeout called as Coach Tenegith wants to make sure he preserves the possession here. And so we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. And for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons, I was just going to take a moment here to see if I can give you some statistics rebounding wise. Quinteros has 22 rebounds, 42 assists, and I'm guessing maybe that these haven't been updated, but for Ramona Gregg, I don't think these have been updated because I'm not seeing any rebounds for Ramona Gregg, and she's one of those players that has always been good at bringing her lunch pail and getting down to business and getting those tough rebounds. Lexi Tenegith trying to work it up out of the backcourt. Long down court pass to Paxson. Paxson spin move to the elbow. Now brings it back up top over to Hamlin. Hamlin drives, puts it up, and bounces around. Lexi Red misses off the rebound and the putback. Back up top, Tenegith. Tenegith over to Paxson. She's open for a 3. Hill of the iron, no good. Red with another rebound. Bounce it up to Paxson. Paxson looks inside. Red up and down with the left hand. Go over to Hamlin. Hamlin double teamed up top. Trying to find the open player. Now to Paxson. Drives the baseline. Gregg. Block shot, knocks it out of bounds.
Falcons ball. Casey Ghazi coming into the lineup.
Jackets trailing by 3 with the basketball. Tenegith up to Hamlin. Hamlin over to Paxson. Paxson back to Hamlin. Little Jackets have had quite a few balls that have been tipped. A few turnovers already in this one. Aggressive defense. Lexi Red misses the 3, but Tenegith with the rebound cannot get turned around to put it back up. Steal by the Falcons. Out of the backcourt comes Lavender. Lavender inside the paint. Kick it off right side. Try a 3, and it's short. No good. Battle for the rebound. Kicked around. Lexi Red picks it up, drives towards the left side. Lexi Red stops. In trouble. Now gets it over to Hamlin. And a foul going to be called as Hamlin tries to drive to the left side. And it's going to go on Quintero, I believe. So that's the first on Quintero. No, 2, sorry. So Quintero must have been the one that they whistled the one that I missed. So Quintero now with 2 fouls in the contest. Into Smith. Smith thought about turning around, tries a pass into Tenejith, and it is ill-advised and picked off by Yazzie. On the other end, Ramona Gregg trying to drive.
Got a foul in active shooting.
And they got Miley Hamlin. Didn't see it in the replay there, but Miley Hamlin's going to be called for the personal. That's her first.
Ramona Gregg at the line, 2 shots.
Ramona Gregg has 6 points and a chance to get 8 points in this first half to add to her 7 rebounds. I'll tell you, been a productive night here for that young lady. She misses, though, on the second of 2. Jackets with the rebound. Work it around, high post to Red. Red drives left side, kicks to the corner. Tenejith wants a 3. It's no good at the buzzer. And the Lady Jackets trail 24-20 here at ALCHESAY. The Falcons with the 4-point lead at half. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Today we're showing 2 beautiful cars and the savings that you can get on those this month. We have the 2024 Chevy Colorado LT 4x4. We can save you $3,100 this month, giving you a new sale price of $41,735. Next, we have a 2025 Chevy LT Trailblazer. We can save you $1,500 with a new sale price of $24,530. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Welcome to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, and hunting and fishing gear, you'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And for the Lady Jackets, they've got a lot to talk about here in this halftime as they've come out and met a totally different ALCHESAY team than they had to face at home last time. This ALCHESAY Lady Falcons team is ready to play tonight. And Coach Sanchez, hats off to him. He's got them fired up, and they have come out and done a number on this Lady Jacket team. They trail 24-20 here at intermission. They've had quite a first half, getting into the passing lanes and forcing turnovers. They've also done a nice job on their end scoring things. And we see one of those players, Jim, who's their leading points getter. She's got 4 here at intermission. De'Aaron Palmer has 2, 5 for Lavender, 2 for Burnett, 4 here for Lupe here at the break. And leading all ALCHESAY Falcon scores, Ramona Gregg has 7. And along with those 7 points, she also has 7 rebounds. So hats off to her. She's having a tremendous game here in this first half. For the Lady Jackets, Miley Hamlin's got 2. Lexi Red has 2 off the bench. Kristen Kosei has 3 in the contest so far. 4 so far for the leading scorer on the Jackets. That's Ashlyn Smith. And Brooklyn Paxson leads all scorers here at intermission. She's got a 3-pointer and 3 field goals. She's got 9 here in the first half. We'll take a break. Back with more of our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime report when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Love sports? Love being part of the action? Imagine having the best seat in the house, calling the plays, and connecting with fans. As a play-by-play announcer, you'll be the voice that brings the excitement to life. You'll network with athletes and coaches, sharpen your skills, and even travel to exciting venues. It's your chance to turn your passion for sports into a thrilling career. Ready to make it happen? Text the word sports to 928-434-0101 to apply now. Don't just watch the game, be the voice of it.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Event Center in White River, Arizona, home of the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons here on the campus of ALCHESAY High School. And it's been a great first half of basketball. A lot of fun to watch. 24-20 is our halftime score. The Lady Jackets trailing here at half to the Falcons, who have come out and quite frankly just been a little more aggressive than have the Yellow Jackets. We'll see if they can clean things up. Second half adjustment for the Yellow Jackets. They got to get somebody else besides Brooklyn Paxson who can score. They've got to have another scorer in this contest or it's going to be a long second half for them. And there's a lot of players on that that Blue Ridge team that can score. Ashlyn Smith is one of them, but also Lexi Red has led the team in scoring from time to time. Miley Hamlin's another one that will have be the high points person in games, and so we'll see who's going to step up. Certainly others that can score are let's see, Tenejith can score along with, all of them really can score at any given time. Leanne Perry's another one, Kristen Kosei. So we'll see who steps up in the second half to give this Lady Yellow Jackets, these Lady Yellow Jackets a chance at beating ALCHESAY at home, as you see the confidence with which the Falcons are going after the Yellow Jackets here in the first half. It's been fantastic to watch and a lot of fun. So ALCHESAY Lady Falcons lead it here, 24-20. This has been your Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, fishing gear. You need snowboards, you need skis, all of your winter gear. Check it out. They've got the best deals, best selection. It's out at the Honda Outdoor Sports Store, south of Pine Top, Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And we'll be back. Second half coming up next. This is Shella Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, welcome back and welcome to the second half. Lady Falcons with the basketball and a 4-point lead as we start quarter number 3. Our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, now offering bachelor's degree programs in education and business. Northland Pioneer College. Start off the second half with a couple of quick turnovers. Ashlyn Smith was one of those that got the steal. Now Quintero off to Ramona Gregg. Basket and 1. Gregg with 9. And the foul's going to be on Ashlyn Smith. Did not get in front of her, tried to reach. And that'll be a foul every time. As Gregg having herself a game here tonight in front of her home fans. Misses the free throw though. Gregg leads, now tied with the Paxson for leading all scorers with 9 in the contest. And try a 3. How about that? Dione Nacio knocks down the Comfort Fit Dentures 3. Red brings the ball up, gets it ahead for Kosei. Kosei throws it to the backcourt. Nobody's there. And picked up by Lavender, and so another Blue Ridge turnover. All of a sudden, the Lady Falcons out to a 29-20 lead here. Long rebound. Red does a nice job of tipping it to the corner, comes up with it. Lexi Red putting her name in the hat for our Deemers glass man of the game, but then throws it away in a long down-court pass. Try a 3 off the heel, no good. Red battling for the rebound with Jim, and Jim knocks it out of bounds. Jim's got her name in the hat as one of our Deemers glass man of the game. Alyssa Jim Up and down with the right hand. Now swing it off to the left side. Bounce it to the in at the high post. It's stolen away. Picked up by Nacio. Nacio races it ahead. Tries one up off the window. No good. Another rebound for Smith. She now has 9 rebounds in the contest. Lexi Red high off the window. Too strong. Jump ball called. Miley Hamlin is tied up, and the alternating possession is going to favor Blue Ridge. But guess who tied her up? Ramona Gregg. And Smith is going to check out of the lineup. And in for the first time tonight, we see Jatiana Burnett, the senior. Perry off to Kosei. Kosei top of the key, gives to Red. Red bounce pass to Perry. Perry double teamed in the corner, nowhere to go. And timeout called. Coach Tenejith wants a timeout here. This is what we're talking about. The aggressiveness of ALCHESAY has been fantastic. Guess who's in on that one? Ramona Gregg. We'll take a timeout. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Event Center. This ALCHESAY Falcon fan base has been treated to a lot of good years of ALCHESAY Falcon basketball. And that coach right there, Sanchez, is one of the top coaches in the state. He's done some good things for ALCHESAY Lady Falcons basketball and taken them to some state titles recently. It's been a lot of fun to watch these ALCHESAY Falcons. And so far tonight, they've made the adjustments they needed to, and there's that trap in the corner again, and a steal as they get it away from Perry after the timeout. They get the turnover, try a three, knock it down. Comfort Fit Dentures 3 for Lavender, and it's 32-20, a 12-point Falcon lead as the Lady Falcons have come out in this third quarter and dominated the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Set to check into the Falcon lineup for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons is Elena Henry, and out will come number 45, Hannah Quintero. Hamlin, left and right on the dribble as she works it to the left side. Give to Burnett. Burnett into Red. Red tries a shot that's short and out of bounds. Falcons going to get the ball back. Can the Yellow Jackets regain their confidence? It's almost like they've lost their confidence at this point. As the first time the Falcons punched the Jackets in the mouth was in the first quarter, and they responded. But right now, it's been all Falcons, and another foul. This is going to go on Burnett as Jim does a nice job. Look at the fake to the high post, rolls left, or rather rolls to her right to the low post, and is able to get the foul and earn a trip to the free throw line. Foul committed, as we mentioned, by Burnett. First free throw for Jim is off the mark. Jatiana Burnett, first personal. Catching up on my scoreboard here. In and out, no good for Jim on both free throws. Missed them both. Under 5 to play here, and the Lady Jackets looking for their first points of this quarter. They've yet to score since halftime. With 3 minutes already gone by. They're trailing now 32-20 as the Falcons have jumped out to a 12-point lead. Hamlin to the line, inside the lane, stolen away. And bumping a foul, Miley Hamlin out of frustration is going to foul Jim here. And no question about that one, that'll be Miley Hamlin's second. Right hand dribble, top of the key, swing it. Back up top, deep three, in and out, no good. Rebound Burnett. Burnett to Smith, who's just checked back into the lineup. Bounces ahead to Burnett. Nobody running with the Yellow Jackets right now. Burnett falls to the ground, loses the handle on it. And nobody getting back for the Yellow Jackets. Now Lexi Red comes down with the rebound to Hamlin. Hamlin, swing to Burnett. Burnett has it stolen away, picked off by Nacio. Nacio, left-hand dribble down the left side. Her pass. Out of bounds. So Burnett gonna check out. Paxson and Perry back out on the floor for the Lady Jackets. Hamlin over to Red. Red up top, Perry into Smith. Smith scores it up and in. Ashton Smith now with 6 in the contest. Timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. We'll take it with them. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Well, the first points of this half come with 3.5 minutes left, about 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. And Ashton Smith finally takes the lid off the basket for the Lady Yellow Jackets. After the timeout here, it's going to be Falcon basketball, and the Jackets are going to institute a press. 1-2-2 press here, and there's a steal. Perry to Hamlin. Window, score it. Miley Hamlin on the feed for Perry. Pressure. Lady Falcons get it across. Driving inside, off the window, bounce it, score it. Lavender. Lavender now with 10 in the contest. Hamlin, left-hand dribble across the stripe. Paxson for 3. Front of the iron, no good. Lexi Red, no good. Rebound, Smith, her 10th of the night. Cannot get the shot to go, though, but will earn a trip to the free throw line. As Greg is whistled for the personal, that's her first. Ashton Smith hits the first free throw. Also looking here tonight for our Horn Auto Center drive of the game, brought to you by the Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. That's the Horn Auto Center. And we've had a lot of good drives tonight. Ashton Smith gets both of her free throws. Jim's jumper in the paint. Nice job. Alyssa Jim with her back to the basket, getting the 2. Perry, threw that one away. Trying to hit Smith, but threw it a little too late. And Jim going to drive the other side. Left-hand layup won't go. Ramona Gregg, rebound, and the bucket. Ramona Gregg with 4 third-quarter points and a couple of rebounds to add to her name. She now has 9 rebounds in this contest. Kosei looks inside the paint, gives it up to Miley Hamlin. Hamlin, left-hand dribble, up to Smith. Smith over to Red, and it's too high for her. She cannot save it from going out of bounds. So the Falcons are going to get the ball back here, up 38-26 with 2:09 left to play in this third quarter. Deep 3, no good. Nice rebound on the weak side board for Perry. Now Perry trying to bounce it out of there, gives it to Smith. Smith over to Hamlin. Hamlin races it out of the backcourt. They got a 3-on-2 if they can hurry. Paxson wants a 3. No good. Hamlin rebound. Throw it into into Perry. A little too strong for her. Into Smith. Smith off the window. Score it up and in. Ashlyn Smith with 6 third quarter points. She now has 10 in the contest. Back to a 10-point lead. There's a steal by Smith. And a whistle and a foul. And if it's on Ramona Gregg, it'll be her second. It is. So 2 personals on Gregg. Into the lineup, number 32, Peyton Parker, the freshman, will check in. Nashio's going to get a breather.
Coming in for the Jackets, number 10, Lacey Tenedick.
Full court pressure here by the Lady Falcons, or I should say 3/4 court pressure. Tenedick throws into Smith. Smith bounces it back up to Perry. Perry drives baseline. Can't get the 15-footer to go. Falcons with the basketball and a 10-point lead, 38-28. They came out and dominated the first 3 minutes of this quarter, and that's where we've been since the opening paragraph of this third quarter. Gregg trying an 18-footer, front of the iron, no good. Hamlin able to get the long rebound, gets out, gets a run out, and scores it. Miley Hamlin, she now has 6 in the contest and cuts the lead down to 8. Falcons get it across, break the pressure, kick to the corner. Splitting defenders there, and turning and missing the shot was Lavender. Rebound by Lexi Red. And we get a foul called. No, ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. 8-point lead. 16 seconds left in the third. Falcons with the lead and the Jackets with the basketball. 3-pointer no good. Smith with another rebound. Her 11th. Can't get the shot to go. And with 5 seconds left, driving the length of the court and earning a trip to the free throw line is Peyton Parker, the freshman who's been out with the flu for 8 days. Her first day of practice was yesterday. And now she's going to earn a trip to the free throw line as Leanne Perry picks up her second personal. And with 1.9 seconds left on the game clock here for this third quarter, Peyton Parker misses the first. Those legs are so hard to get back, and she misses them both as Lexi Red pulls down another rebound, and she's going to be fouled. This will go on Jim, Alyssa Jim, with just 1/10 of a second left. Jackets can do nothing but tip here, and they're not going to have time to do that. So that'll end the third quarter with the Lady Falcons leading 38-30. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Today we're showing 2 beautiful cars and the savings that you can get on those this month. We have the 2024 Chevy Colorado LT 4x4. We can save you $3,100 this month, giving you a new sale price of $41,735. Next, we have a 2025 Chevy LT Trailblazer. We can save you $1,500 with a new sale price of $24,530. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy store that saves you more.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
And staff, thank you.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Activity Center. Big thank you to all those who have joined us for this broadcast. We invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you comment as well. That really helps our channels out, whether you're watching on our YouTube channel or Facebook channel. We really appreciate the likes and the subscribes and the shares. Falcons just 8 minutes away from their first region win here tonight. Up by 8, 38-30, and the basketball to start the fourth. Jim turns it around, scores it. Alyssa Jim, textbook post play to get the score up and in. Pass it ahead. We got a 3-on-1, and Miley Hamlin finds the open player on the block left side, Leanne Perry. She's got the bucket, her first points of the game. On the other end, a battle for the rebound is going to be won here by Ashlyn Smith, her 12th, and then a foul going to be called on number 12, Linnea Lavender.
Lavender, second personal.
That's 2 on her. Miley Hamlin brings it up. Red tries a 3, straightaway 3. It's short, missed everything. Out of bounds. So the Falcons still up by 8. Both these teams have a bucket in this fourth quarter. Smith with another, almost a steal there. Poked that one away. Now they do get it. Paxson throws it behind her back to Perry. Over to Hamlin. Hamlin scores it up and in. Miley Hamlin with the bucket, and Sanchez will call the timeout and check in his starters once again. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Well, this one has been a lot of fun to watch. And as you can hear, the fans here at ALCHESAY High School having a lot of fun enjoying this contest. Rick Sanchez immediately getting his three of his starters back in the lineup with Quintero, Ramona Gregg, and Nascio. All checking back into the lineup. And we'll see if the Falcons can get back to what they were doing earlier after this timeout, which is basically dominating this game. And they do. 3-point bucket. Lavender. A Comfort Fit Dentures 3. Smith almost had it poked away. Fought her way through, though. The defense split the defenders, and now a foul going to be called here as Lavender thought she was clean. Official said, nope, that's your personal. And actually, I had her for 2. She's got 3. Red inside the paint, can't get it off. Can't get the shot to go. And Ramona Gregg going to be called. So that is 3 on Gregg. Lexi knocks down the free throw. We talked about Lexi, how she's been a prolific scorer here on this Yellow Jacket team, and she's had some 16-point games. We got another timeout on the floor. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Love sports? Love being part of the action? Imagine having the best seat in the house, calling the plays, and connecting with fans. As a play-by-play announcer, you'll be the voice that brings the excitement to life. You'll network with athletes and coaches, sharpen your skills, and even travel to exciting venues. It's your chance to turn your passion for sports into a thrilling career. Ready to make it happen? Text the word sports to 928-434-0101 to apply now. Don't just watch the game, be the voice of it. Your dream job is calling.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Activity Center. Lady Falcons with the lead, 43-35. Yellow Jackets had cut the lead down to 5, but a 3-pointer by Lavender has ticked it back up to 8. And so for the Lady Jackets, 6 minutes, 21 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. They have got to come up with some answers. For the Lady Falcons, they would love to walk away with their first region win here tonight, and they have been playing like they want that to happen. It's been fun to watch them. A lot different from what we saw the first time. Red misses the second of 2 free throws. And So out of the backcourt come the Falcons. And a block shot by Lexi Red as Quintero tried to drive and put up the left-hander. And a nice job. Red just timed that one perfectly. Falcons will have it under their window. 6:11 remaining. 8-point lead in the basketball. Into Jim. Or excuse me, that's Lavender. Lavender up top, Nashio to Jim. Jim backs down Red, loses the handle, goes out of bounds. Jackets basketball.
Jackets ball.
And the Lady Falcons have decided not to put the press on any longer here, so they back out of the three-quarter court pressure. Perry tries a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith trying to find some space, can't get it to go. Battling and could not get that one to muscle, could not muscle that one up. Lady Jackets have gone into man-to-man defense here. Turnaround jumper, Ramona Gregg. Gregg inside the paint, rebound in the bucket. Right now, Ramona Gregg in the running for our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass player of the game as Miley Hamlin has her shot blocked on the other end. Nice job by Lavender. And the pass comes in, it's knocked away. Nashio had it poked away again by Hamlin. And so the Falcons will get it back here with 5 minutes, 22 seconds left to play. Pass will come in, and Quintero wide open. Blown defensive assignment there, and Hannah Quintero gets her first points of the night. Hamlin, high bounce on that. Fans wanted a double. Perry had her shot blocked. Picked up by Gregg. Throw it ahead for Nashio, and it's over her head and goes out of bounds. Trying to track it down was Lavender, but Lavender couldn't do it.
Number 24. Kristen Kunze.
Yellow Jackets looking for answers here. Hamlin gives it to Kosei, and a little too strong for her, goes out of bounds. Hamlin got tied up, ball was loose, tried to get it off, and you see Coach Tenich not happy with that. They're at the tail end of that replay. Nice feed to Jim, and Alyssa Jim puts it up and in, 49-35. Full court pressure again here by the Lady Falcons. Hamlin splits the defenders, gets it over to Kosei. Kosei to Red. Red, long two, no good. And that's one of the things that the Jackets have not had tonight is the three-point shooting, just hasn't been there. Shot inside the arc, no good. Ramona Gregg, rebound and put it back. Ramona Gregg, outstanding effort. And she's got a double-double here tonight. And Jim just a little too aggressive. Oh, it's going to be Nashio. Jim had her on the arm as well.
Number 4, Nashio.
Nashio picks up her third.
14 foul. Third personal foul.
Smith brings the ball up, bounces it off to Kosei. Kosei to Red. Red over to Hamlin. Hamlin left-hand dribble, puts it up, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith to Hamlin. Hamlin scored up and in.
Miley Hamlin, 2 points.
51-37, time running out here for the Yellow Jackets. If they want to get back into the contest, they've got to get some stops, and they got to make sure that they get points on possessions here. There's a steal picked up by Smith. Ahead for Hamlin. Hamlin looking at Kosei. Drives, now kicks to the corner. Kosei for three. Got it! A Comfort Fit Dentures three for Kristen Kosei. Cuts the lead back down to 11, 51-40. So Falcons had amassed their largest lead of the night at 14. Bounce it into Jim. Jim scores it up and in. Alyssa Jim putting on a clinic down inside the paint. Hamlin had it poked away, tracks it down, gives to Smith. Smith gonna drive across the time stripe, bounces it to Red. Off to Paxson. Paxson back to Red. Red tries a short shot, no good. It is short, and Paxson looking at the bench saying, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Throw it ahead to Jim. Jim missed the shot. Smith with another rebound. But her outlet pass is stolen away. And Lavender gets the bucket. 55-40, a 15-point Falcon lead. Kick it out to Paxson. Wants the three. Got it! Brooklyn Paxson with the Comfort Fit Dentures three. And the Yellow Jackets finally getting some threes to fall here in this fourth quarter. But is it too little too late? Under 2 to play. Steal by Smith. Dives to the floor to preserve the possession and then throws it over to Kosei. Kosei to Red. Red splits defenders at the time stripe to Paxson. Paxson for three. Got it! Brooklyn Paxson drops down the Comfort Fit Dentures three. And it's 55-46. Lady Falcons want to burn some clock here with a minute 25. Holding up 3 fingers. Hamlin goes for the steal. A lot of contact, no call. Lavender fakes the shot, drives, steps back, gives to Gregg. Gregg inside the paint to Jim. She spins, can't get it to go. Red battles for the rebound, picks it up, and she's going to be fouled. Lavender going to pick up her third. Wow. Well, normally at this point we would say this game is all but over. But we get a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here because with a minute 6 left and the Yellow Jackets finally finding their range at the 3-point line, it's going to be interesting to see how this final minute plays out. They're going to need let's see, they're down 9, so they need 3 possessions. Can they get 3 possessions and hold ALCHESAY on 3 consecutive possessions when all they're trying to do is burn clock? And I don't know if the math is there, but it's certainly intriguing to say the least. The other point here is that the Falcons have their 5th team foul in this quarter, which means the Yellow Jackets will be shooting 2 every time they are fouled. Coincidentally, the Jackets have yet to commit a team foul. But after that team foul before the timeout, Lexi Red finds herself at the free throw line and knocks down the first. And make it 2. So Lexi Red with 2 quick free throws. And all of a sudden it's a 7-point ball game. Can the Jackets come back? Miley Hamlin almost with the steal. Swing it down in the corner. There's a steal. No, a kick going to be called. Ashlyn Smith had it go off her foot, and so a kick is called. And with 52.5 seconds left, I think they reset the shot clock. So they get it into Gregg. Gregg at the top of the key, throw it out. And playing good defense here. The Jackets, one of the problems is Jackets have, in order to get them to the free throw line, they're going to have to commit 5 fouls here, because that's their first in this quarter. So the first foul going to be called here on Kristen Kosei.
Foul on number 24. Kosei.
So Kosei with the first team foul, 38 seconds, and then not enough. I don't think there's enough time now for the Jackets to get back into this. Lady Falcons, there's another one. Lexi Red comes out. Without Quintero. Oh, and they're going to call this an intentional. This is anytime you make if you make a foul without going for the ball, This is what they call, and that's exactly what Lexi Red did. She just flat out pushed her. And unfortunately, that's 2 shots for the Falcons and the basketball. And they make 1 of 2, does Hannah Quintero, and now they'll get the ball back. So it's
Falcons ball.
Jackets 48, Falcons 56, 8-point lead now for ALCHESAY. And the Jackets are going to run out of time here. Bounce it up top, and the Falcons, one of the best teams I've seen in the years at keeping the ball away from teams late in the contest. Ashlyn Smith picks up the personal here.
3rd team foul.
Falcons will have it back. That's just the 3rd team foul. They need to foul really quick, and they do. And that one's going to go
Foul number 20, Lexi Reed.
Lexi Red.
4th team foul.
Her 2nd. And Hamlin maybe has a steal. No, can't come up with it. Goes out of bounds. Falcons will get it back with 8.4 seconds left. And the Falcons just have to hang on to it here. They don't even have to cross the half-court line. And that'll be it. 56 to 48. The ALCHESAY Lady Falcons have defeated the Blue Ridge Lady Yellow Jackets on their home floor. They pick up their first region win. And it comes against their rivals, the Blue Ridge Lady Yellow Jackets. This is a big one for Coach Rick Sanchez and his Lady Falcons here tonight as they get some sweet revenge and a win, 56 to 48. Back to recap it next. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Activity Center, and we're joined now by Ramona Gregg, who had 15 points tonight. Ramona, outstanding effort. You get a chance to beat the team that you love to beat, the Blue Ridge Lady Yellow Jackets. Talk about the win first off.
Well, it was just like a good win. I was telling my team, we got up, and I was just like, we got to keep playing strong. We can't let up. We worked hard for our lead, and I was just like, you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing it.
So, Ramona, you had a fantastic game tonight because not only do you score 15 points, which you were tied tonight with Lavender as high points getter tonight, but you also dominated underneath on the boards. You had a double-double tonight. I don't know if you were aware of that or not, but
No.
Congratulations, an outstanding night for you. Talk a little bit about coming into this contest. It seemed like you guys played with a little more purpose tonight than you did when you met them at Blue Ridge. You guys seemed like you were more up for this game than you were at Blue Ridge.
Yeah, well, so when we went into Blue Ridge, we were just like, oh, we got it. And we were wrong because Blue Ridge is really good this year, so that's kind of where our mistake does. And then coming to this game, we have a lot of losses, and we were just like, we have to win. We got to start somewhere. And we wanted Snowflake originally, but it was kind of, Snowflake is just tough. So we were like, we got to beat Blue Ridge. We just have to.
That's
And
awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Talk about some of the other players on your team. There's a lot of players that do a lot of good things for this ALCHESAY Falcon team.
That's what's really good, because we're like, as a team, you know, we have Alyssa on bottom, we have Lene as our shooting guard, so she's just good, and then our point guard, they're just like, they're our general out there. They're like, keep it at, like, go out, you know, slow it down, you're rushing it. We just got to be there for each other, and I think that's what we did tonight. We were just, you know, we had each other's back. We were there lifting each other up. Nobody got really mad, and I think that's what helped us get this victory tonight.
Nice job, Ramona, and good job on the interview. You're a natural.
Thank you.
That's going to we say goodbye to Ramona. Thank you so much. She is our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass player of the game, so congratulations on that, Ramona Gregg. 15 points tonight, a double-double, and we'll step away, back with more of our post-game wrap-up when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been iTalk 106.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back to the ALCHESAY Activity Center. We say congratulations to Ramona Gregg, who was our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game. She ends the game with 15. Lavender had 15 tonight as well. She's our Deemer's Glass man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Next time you need quality glass at affordable prices, call Deemer's Glass at 1-888-GLASS-MAN. That's Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. And Lavender finishes the game with 15. She was also close to double figures in rebounding as well. The other post player down there that got the job done. We want to make mention also Alyssa Jim with 12 points tonight as well. And she was, I should say, she was the other post player that was making some strong moves down low. We see her there. And had an outstanding night as 3 players in double figures for the ALCHESAY Lady Falcons tonight. Our Horn Auto Center drive of the game, brought to you by the Horn Auto Center, Chevy, GMC, or Cadillac and GM store that saves you more. That's the Horn Auto Center. And there's quite a few drives that we could call, but we're going to give it to Alyssa Jim, the 5'8 junior, who really put on a clinic. We watch her here, that turnaround jumper right there. As she goes high post, she spins low post a couple times. Tremendous effort for Alyssa Jim tonight. She's our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. That's the Chevy, Cadillac, and GM store that saves you more, the Horn Auto Center. Once again, the final. The ALCHESAY Lady Falcons knock off their rivals 56-48. The Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets fall tonight. And we'll get set for the boys' game when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pinetop and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.